First question has to do with a garden shop, and we have a total here of 288 fruits. And these fruits are broken down into categories. So we have apples, oranges, pineapples, and pears. And pears is actually our final question. So I'll put a question mark there to remind me that's what my answer is going to be. And I do recommend labeling carefully when you're unpacking the data out of a question. So it's worth your time to write down the labels for all of these numbers, because that's going to make you a lot more accurate. It's going to prevent a lot of those avoidable errors. So take the time. You don't have to have beautiful handwriting, but make sure that you're organized with how you unpack the data. So now we're ready to do it. Apples is 1/4 of the fruits. So we're going to take this 288, and 1/4 means we're going to divide it by 4. And that's going to be 288 divided by 4 is 72. We have 72 apples. Oranges are 1/3. So now we're going to take that 288 divided by 3. You certainly don't have to show that step. You can just give your result. I'm showing it so that you can see my thinking. That's going to be 96. And now it gets a little bit more complicated here. Of the remaining fruits, 1/2 are pineapples. So remaining, I'm going to start with that 288, and I'm going to subtract out the 72 and subtract out the 96. And that leaves me with 120 remaining fruits, but only half of those are pineapples. And then the other half must be the pears. So I'm taking that 120 and dividing by 2 to get 60. And so I think I have my answer. I filled in the question mark here with a 60. Of course, I always want to double check. So for my double check, I'm going to take my 4 types of fruit, add them up, and make sure it does add up to 288. And indeed it does. So we've answered it, and we've double checked this question.